Can you explain to the audience everything they need to know about the Book of Bali, Volume 2?
It's the hottest tape out right now, male, female. It is all my little styles, rap, pop, rock, just a little bit of flavors of me, just showing my ass, showing how versatile I am, flexing my muscle a little bit.
Now, you use the phrase tape. Are you referring to mixtape?
Yeah, mixtape. I mean, official terms, it's an EP, so we'll say that. But, I like saying tape, gives it like, rapper vibes.
Okay. Well, let's go with the scientific name, EP. Why that route for this one? Why not like a full-length mixtape or a full-length album for Volume 2?
Because I don't know, I like EPs. Like I like giving a little bit of music, like I don't like giving like a whole 12. I don't think I've ever dropped like 12 songs on a tape or anything like that. So I'm really more like an EP girl, I like to just give them a little taste and have them wanting more.
Now, before there was a Volume 2, there was a Volume 1, assuming here. Can you explain this title and its original meaning?
Well, really, because it's like different pages of mine, like different styles of mine. So I think of like a book, flipping the pages, every page is something new. So that's where it came from, the Book of Bali. And most of my tapes are named after myself somehow. So I'm a little cocky with that, but yeah.
And was that a title you came up with initially or someone coined for you?
I came up with it.
And what about Volume 2? Was this something that people asked you for or was this volunteered?
I had like a couple people ask for it, but that's just, I try to name my tapes after the vibe of the music more so, like whatever music I'm making at the time or whatever music I want to drop, that's what the tape name is going to revolve around, the songs.
Now, are there any unknown facts or stories in regards to this EP that's never been publicly mentioned before? Could be in regards to creating it, recording it, or releasing it.
Let's see if I can think of a little juicy, little something. The girl that's on the song, Slaylonie, she lives in Japan. So me and her are gonna make a little sex video to our song. So that's never been mentioned.
And where in the audience would they be able to find that when it releases?
OnlyFans.
Care to share the link to that?
Girls Gone Brazy. If you go to @GirlsGoneBrazy on Instagram, you'll see the link in the bio. But if you want to just go to OnlyFans, type in Girls Gone Brazy, we'll come right on up.
Any other unknown facts or stories in regards to this EP? Never been publicly mentioned before.
Right. No, not that I could think of. I be putting everything out on the internet, so.
Well, do have a follow-up question to that sex tape that you described. Has it already been shot already, or there's plans to shoot it?
We're going to shoot it when she comes back to America, because she's in Japan right now. So I can't hop on that 14-hour flight. Need her to come here.
Okay, now aside from the sex tape, there are some additional questions here that come to mind. And before we go on any further, care to share your screen name on Instagram?
Bali on the beat.
Now, you have 2 posts in regards to this project that released that I want to ask you a little bit more about. Okay, so the first question is, you have a caption under a post that says, "I'm in time MF Square. You know I had to go big on my cover premiere." How did you get that look?
Well, I have this girl that she does like billboards out in New York. And she's like, "Yeah, girl, I can get you a little billboard in Times Square." I'm like, "What? Duh." So we kind of like set that up, and I kind of like been just waiting until I was ready to drop the cover so I could drop it in Times Square. And it was so great. It's so cute. I really want to go out there so I can like get a video in front of it myself.
And how long did that duration last, that Times Square
A week.
billboard, if you will?
A week every, I think like 30 minutes or something like that, like the time intervals.
And what's the response you've gotten to that?
everyone's been like, oh my God, Billboard Bali. That's my new name right now, Billboard Bali. So everyone's been so happy reposting it, like, you know, big things. Everybody knows like how hard I've been working and putting this tape together. So that was really big, you know.
Have any of your fans, supporters, followers, subscribers, things of that nature actually caught the billboard in person and took photos with it?
Yes, I had one person DM me, a random person actually. They told me they didn't know who I was and they found out about me through the billboard, and they DM me. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. This is so hard. So I just wanted you to know, like, your artwork is like the nicest out there. You know, everybody was like looking at it every time it comes up on the screen. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That's so cute. I want to go out there. I want to do it again, and I go out there and catch some video in front of it.
But that was the first time you've ever done that.
Yeah, first time ever been on any billboard anywhere for anything.
And how long does it show for each every 30-minute interval?
I think it was a 15-second video clip. Yeah, like 15 seconds.
Care to share how much that costs?
I wouldn't know. Someone else paid for it.
Whatever the cost was it worth it?
Definitely fucking worth it. I don't care how much it was. It was definitely worth it. It was such a, you know, great feeling to just know that, you know, your work is somewhere like that, like in Time fucking Square. Like I said, Time motherfucking Square.
Now, on another post, again on your Instagram, you had this caption, quote, "Wow, I love you so much. Thank you for the MF billboard at Kiko Blac. Red heart, my wife." Now, this is a different billboard, and care to share where that's located?
In Conyers, right? In Conyers, yeah, it's in Conyers. I can't tell you the exact street, but it's in Conyers. If you guys want to go, just DM me. I'll send you the address. But yeah, shout out to Kiko. She got it for my birthday, which was months ago, and we've been going like back and forth trying to get the billboard because I've been sending like, I guess, inappropriate pictures to put on the billboard. So we've been like going back and forth, and we finally got the right one, and it just happened to be, you know, when my tape drops. So we're like, yeah, let's just use this. And yeah, I have a billboard. It'll be up for a month, so you guys go see it.
And is that a digital billboard as well?
Yeah.
And is that something that goes on intervals as well?
Yeah, I think that one's every 7 minutes.
And how long of a duration does it last for when it shows?
Like 10 seconds, I think.
And was this a gift from her?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't know if she actually just set it up or that was actually something.
She gifted to me. It's like, here you go, girl. Here's a billboard, baby.
And you use the phrase wife. Can you shed some light on that?
That's my wife. She's my first, like, gay experience with not dyke, if that makes sense. She's like my first one, like with a fine ass bitch. So that's my wife. That's my love.
Now, when you say experience, is this just like a one-time thing, or do you actually have an ongoing relationship with her?
I guess that's for the people to ponder about, yeah.
All right. And just on the subject of her, while we're at it, do you remember how you two first met?
Oh my gosh. I think probably Instagram. That's where I meet everybody. Probably on Instagram. This was a long, long, long time ago. So, yeah. Yeah, I believe Instagram.
And do you remember who initiated that? Was it on your end, reaching out to her?
Probably was me, because she fine as hell. So I probably DM'd her. It was like, hey, girl.
And you might have a different perspective than others, but what is she really like?
She's so shy, and like, she's just so cute. She's an anime girl, you know, gamer girl. She goes and sits on her computer and like plays GTA and streams and watches all the anime and goes to the anime cons and stuff. Like, she's so just like super down to earth. You would not think, you know, like she's very humble, shy. She's very shy, which is crazy. But yes, she's so sweet. You'll love her if you met her.
And what's the best advice you received from her, or most important thing you learned being around her so far?
To be yourself. She is truly herself. Like, she will literally go to the club dressed up like an action figure, you know, like, and you just do it. You feel me? Go on Instagram. She literally was just at the house and she did a whole Mortal Kombat thing because Mortal Kombat just came out. So she did makeup, the outfit, and everything, you know, like she's just herself. She's truly in her skin. Like, I love that she makes anime music. Like, she doesn't go outside her box, anything. I love that. Like, she is herself, like, all the way through.
And for clarification, was that advice you were given or something you learned being around her?
Just from being around her and just seeing her and how she move and get her shit done. It's crazy, actually. I love boss-ass bitches, so I love that.
Now, you mentioned two things here. You mentioned boss and you mentioned shy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can that coexist with one another?
It sure can. Nowadays, like, because you could be a boss that sit up in a room and just make the calls and make other people do it and make other people be the mean ones and make other people in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, it's so much technology and, like, seriously, you can just sit up in your room and be a boss. I mean, I feel like Mark Zuckerberg and all of them are, like, shit, like, they're not super outgoing people. So, like, I think, yeah, hell yeah.
Now, you mentioned anime music.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the subject of music, is there any music between you two?
No, we don't have a song, I don't think. No, but we just was literally talking about making an anime track together. She put us onto this anime show, and the beats and, like, the show, I'm like, hell yeah, I like that. See why you, like, do anime motherfucking rap. So, yeah, we it's in the works. I'm going to do an anime song just for her.
And who brought that up?
Her.
Now, speaking of anime, were you aware of anime? Were you into it at all before you had met her, or was that something she put you on to?
I mean, I just watched Dragon Ball Z. I was a super Dragon Ball Z fan, so, you know, I guess that, but that's pretty much it.
Have you two watched it together?
We watch anime together, yes.
And have either of you two gone to one of those, like, anime conventions or those costume conventions? Or
it looks so fun. She always goes. Like, she goes every time it's out here in Atlanta. It was just one out here, I think, like 2 weeks ago, and she was there. So yeah, I want to go though. I want to go to one. It looks so fun.
Anything else you want to mention about Kiko, or question you weren't asked? People want to know about her.
Go follow her. She a badass motherfucker bitch, and go listen to her music. And if you're watching this, DM her and say Bali loves you.